Ah, man, my electric bill keeps going up, and it's because of those damn data centers. Data centers are either awesome for our economy because they bring jobs, tax revenue, and investment, or they're just massive energy hogs, which are driving up the cost for us for the sole benefit of tech companies. Data centers are not the only reason your costs are going up, but in many areas, they are absolutely a major factor. And to understand why, you have to zoom out and look at how the electric grid actually works. First, your power is generated, primarily from natural gas, but also nuclear, renewables, and even coal. Then, it moves across a larger regional grid that manages and balances supply and demand. That's overseen by organizations like PJM, MISO, ERCOT, and CAISO. So while your local utility handles the delivery, prices are often shaped by a much larger regional market operating behind the scenes. And in some areas, providers are also paid in advance just to be ready for any surge in demand, which is based on projections that were planned years ahead. For years, demand in the US was relatively flat, or at least it was more predictable. But that's all changed. Since about 2021, large computing centers, like data centers, have added new demand at a speed the system was not built for. And in 2023, data centers accounted for 4.4% of energy consumption. We could see this consumption increase to about 7% by 2028 and 9% by 2030, meaning their usage could more than double in a decade. And much of the grid was planned for slower growth, not sudden clusters of extremely large load showing up in concentrated areas. So much like Lord Helmet just jumping straight to ludicrous speed, data centers kicked our Spaceball 1 grid straight to Plaid.
What the hell was that?
And that's the key issue: scale and speed. Because when large new loads hit a grid that's already facing delays, bottlenecks, and long-term planning timelines, the resulting pressure impacts the overall energy generation, the transmission of that energy, and ultimately the cost of that energy. Yes, your electric bill is going up. Yes, data centers are to blame, but they are not the only reason. The bigger point is this: energy prices are shaped by a regional system, not just by what's being built in your town. And once you understand that, the rest of this debate starts to make a whole lot more sense.